Good afternoon, friends. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Many of you can expect a stimulus payment in the mail very soon. Welcome back to my channel, friends. This is your fourth stimulus check update and daily news report. I do post several times a day to bring you up to date on the latest news and information. Please remember to subscribe to my channel. The agency estimated that the federal government loses around $166 billion in revenue to tax avoidance each year. In hopes of limiting tax evasion, the Biden administration has proposed a new rule that would allow the government to monitor bank accounts with over $600. The move has sparked outrage by Republicans who see it as a prime example of government overreach. The proposal would mandate that each financial institutions report gross inflows and outflows with a breakdown for physical cash, transactions with a foreign account, and transfers to and from another account with the same owner. So friends, what are your thoughts on this new proposed rule? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. To cover the cost of the bipartisan infrastructure package, the reconciliation bill, and lawmakers on Capitol Hill have been eagerly assessing various ways to reduce tax evasion, which is where the idea gained so much traction. Most people who earn income through formal employment would not be impacted by the change, as the Internal Revenue Service already knows how much money one makes based on their W-2s. And additionally, most people in the United States do not have an additional or foreign bank account to hide funds from the Treasury.
I ask consent that further proceedings on the quorum call be dispensed with.
Without objection.
Republican and Democratic members and staff negotiated through the night in good faith. The Senate is moving toward the plan I laid out yesterday to spare the American people a manufactured crisis. All year, the Democratic government has made unprecedented and repeated use of reconciliation to pass radical policies on party line votes. So, back in July, Republicans informed our colleagues they would need to pursue any long-term increase in the debt ceiling through the same process. The President, the Speaker, and the Democratic leader had 3 months' notice to do their jobs. But for 2.5 months, the Democratic leaders did nothing and then complained that they were actually short on time. The majority didn't have a plan to prevent default, so we stepped forward. The pathway our Democratic colleagues have accepted will spare the American people any near-term crisis while definitively resolving the majority's excuse that they lacked time to address the debt limit through the 304 reconciliation process. Now there will be no question they'll have plenty of time.
The people who would be impacted the most are generally the wealthier. For those who own their own businesses, the Internal Revenue Service has less access and relies on self-reported financial information, which leaves room for avoidance. The U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said that the new rule would be an attempt to provide the same level of financial detail on those individuals as the Internal Revenue Service has on low and middle class workers. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen disagrees, arguing that the continuation of the status quo will do severe damage to the U.S. economy in the long run because the loss in revenue deprives the government of the resources to make America more productive and competitive. Some within the business community worry about the security infrastructure needed to protect financial information as it is transferred to the Internal Revenue Service. Additionally, some Republican lawmakers have flagged that issues that the IRS has had keeping financial information private. Friends, the key word for this video is button. If you would like to enter my Walmart gift card giveaway, which is scheduled for tomorrow, please do make sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment below the keyword. Thank you so much, friends. The Labor Department reported earlier today that the total number of Americans submitting jobless claims fell sharply last week. The numbers came at a time when most crisis-related programs that extended unemployment benefits are winding down. The weekly total was the lowest since September 4th and reverses a trend of rising claims over the past 3 weeks. Continuing claims, which run a week behind, and the total for those who have filed for at least 2 weeks of benefits also posted a healthy decline, dropping 97,000 to 2.71 million. So friends, do you agree with me that there should be an extension of the federal unemployment benefits for some Americans? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. California distributed the third round of Golden State stimulus checks, including the first batch that will be delivered by mail to eligible residents. Approximately 705,000 payments were issued, with an estimated total value of $480 million. The number includes 375,000 paper checks that were sent out in the first batch of mailings, as well as approximately 330,000 payments that were dispersed by direct deposit. Paper checks can take up to 3 weeks to arrive once mailed, while direct deposits typically show up within a few business days. People can also check the California's wait times dashboard, which has more details on refund processing timeframes. Payments by direct deposits are expected to continue at least through the end of October, while checks will be periodically mailed through the beginning of next year. And this is according to the tax board's website. Remember that delays can be expected depending on when someone turned in their 2020 tax return and the date it was processed. To date, more than 3.3 million second golden stimulus payments, valuing over $2.3 billion, have been distributed to Californians who reportedly earned up to $75,000 on their 2020 tax return. A total of $12 billion in direct relief is expected to be sent out under the state's expanded program, which will benefit an estimated 2/3 of California's population. The stimulus funds have also been touted by officials as the largest state tax rebate ever in U.S. history. Under the second Golden State stimulus, California is sending out payments of up to $600 to all qualifying individuals and an additional $500 for all eligible dependents, giving taxpayers up to $1,100 in relief. Some who received the first Golden State stimulus check early this year may also qualify for another payment of $500. Also, Social Security recipients who have other forms of income could be eligible for the money as well, provided that they earned less than $75,000. For those who are unsure about their eligibility, California's online resource can help determine whether you qualify and the estimated amount that you could receive. Friends, thank you so much for joining me here today. I truly appreciate every single one of you who are watching my videos. And if you would like to enter, all you have to do is like this video, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, and comment below the keyword